good day to you people. They Live Glasses here. Welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're having a good day. So this is just a quick video to share this story I found, which I thought was pretty damn funny. So this is a story from the Daily Caller, which is a conservative source, as you'll see from the headline here. It says, leftist activists get kicked out of a food court, but not before showing porn to a reporter. So it says, Washington. Anti-fascist activists had a difficult time pushing back against James O'Keefe's investigative reporting during a planned press conference Thursday. They got kicked out of a food court, but not before showing pornography to a reporter. The DC Anti-Fascist Coalition had booked a room at the National Press Club to hold a press conference in which they would unveil damaging information about O'Keefe and his group Project Veritas. In the lead up to President Donald Trump's inauguration, Project Veritas released videos which resulted in the arrest of a member of Disrupt J20 and a foiled plot to use stink bombs and inauguration. So yeah, James O'Keefe, he's a conservative undercover reporter guy. He put out some pretty interesting videos during the election. I'll put a link to those in the description. One was about left-wing groups organising violence at Trump rallies to make it look like it was Trump supporters. There was another one about busing people around to different places to vote, so vote fraud kind of stuff. And as it mentions there was one where he got on tape some kind of leftist extremist organising, letting off some kind of gas into the ventilations at the inauguration ceremony. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know that much about the dude. Like I said, I've watched the videos. They seem to be pretty legit. I've read a bunch of stuff kind of slagging him off from left-wing news sources, so I guess you have to take that with a pinch of salt. I don't really know. But either way, this isn't really a left-right partisan thing, really. It's just like a funny thing that happened. So you know, like if it had been the other way around, it'd been a conservative activist person who had accidentally shown porn to the press, I would find it just as funny. It doesn't really matter. So it says the DC Anti-Fascist Coalition is affiliated with Disrupt J20, and they held the event to release shocking new information on right-wing operative James O'Keefe and his organisation Project Veritas. The National Press Club, however, did not want the anti-fascist organisation to use their facilities as they were concerned for their safety, according to DC Anti-Fascist Coalition spokeswoman Lacey McCauley. So essentially what happened was they were booked to have a conference somewhere where they were going to show this information about James O'Keefe. I believe it was a photograph of him at a conference with Jared Taylor years ago or something, therefore proving he's a white nationalist because he was in the same building as a white nationalist once. I don't quite know, but there we go. Yeah, so they were going to be like, hey, look, check this out, check out this picture. But I guess with like the stuff that's happened with Disrupt J20 and the kind of gas plot thing that happened, they didn't want them in at the venue or something. I guess that's kind of what happened or whatever. So they went to this food court to give their presentation there. So they all kind of gathered in the food court and sat down to look at this information, this presentation of this information. So it says here, Jenkins decided to show the photo to journalists present at the food court table and turned his iPad around horizontally. This reporter was sat across from Jenkins when he turned his iPad around, and the photo of O'Keefe became a thumbnail in Jenkins' downloads folder surrounded by dozens of thumbnails of pornographic videos. Amazing. Jenkins showed off his porn collection for around 20 seconds before turning his iPad back towards him and exclaiming, "What the hell?" Most of the thumbnails appear to be of white women in compromised positions. Jenkins went on to talk about his efforts to beat back racists in American society. So this activist guy who was there with the anti-fascist people, his name is Daryle Lamont Jenkins. Here's a picture of him. And he is a black civil rights activist and other, you know, kind of social justice, civil rights activism type stuff. So yeah, it's pretty interesting that he had a bunch of videos of white chicks on there. Maybe he doesn't hate white people as much as people say he does. Who knows? So yeah, this is this is pretty amazing. I mean, it kind of looks pretty legit. Here's a little clip of James O'Keefe kind of talking about it, and he had, I think, one of his undercover reporters were there, and they got a kind of sound recording of what happened. So I'll show you that now. Check this out.
They get to the National Press Club and they're not let in. Security won't let them in. So they go to a nearby food court, try to have a press conference. So they go to this table and bring reporters to the table.
For anyone who's still hanging on to the idea that this is a press conference, let me introduce our next speaker.
And as they're having the press conference, they're taking out the iPad to apparently not release anything new, but some photo from 6 years ago that has already been released. There's there's pornographic images. There's porn tabs they've left open on their iPad as they're trying to show the reporters. So the article comes out and it's just talking about the porn that's on their iPad.
So we've floated this picture around at one point where, what the hell?
I just want to say thank you, Lauren Windsor and Undercurrent and Anti-Fascists and Daryle Lamont Jenkins and all these people. keep doing what you're doing. I'm dying. I think I laughed for a solid 10 minutes when I saw the article at Daily Caller.
Yeah, pretty amazing. But anyway, yeah, so just wanted to share that story with you. It's just, I think it's pretty funny that happened, especially when he was trying to expose someone else for like compromising material or whatever, and he just showed everyone a bunch of his own collection of compromising material. It's, yeah, that's pretty great. Top keck, I would say. Top keck! Top keck indeed. Alright people, that's all for now. Just a quick one. Hope you found that as amusing as I did. Watch out who you show your iPad to. Make sure there's nothing dodgy on there before you start showing people photographs. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you on the next one.